Capcom presents Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. That's right, welcome, hello. Welcome back to Let's Play. Wait, this isn't a Let's Play before, it was a normal playthrough. So, therefore I'll say, welcome to Let's Play Phoenix Wright. But this isn't a normal Phoenix Wright. This is Rise from the Ashes. Let's go. It's been 2 months since Maya left the office. 2 months without a single trial. I've had offers, but none I took. That is, until the day that girl showed up. February 22nd, 2:10 a.m. Wright and Co. law offices. Why do I come here to the office every day? It's not like I want to work. There you are! Finally! Where have you been? My sister's trial is tomorrow! Who are you? It doesn't matter who I am. It only matters who you are. You're the famous defense attorney, Maya Fey! Oh, you're not Maya Fey, are you? I'm sorry, but Miss Maya Fey no longer works here. So you are the coffee boy? I'm Phoenix Wright, a defense attorney. Right. Wait! You're the Phoenix Wright? The defense Wright? The Phoenix Wright from the Edgeworth murder case? Yeah, that's correct. It wasn't Edgeworth who was murdered, though. That's a relief, then! You're better than nobody! I'm sorry. I'm afraid I'm not taking cases right now. But you're Phoenix Wright, right? The undefeated defense attorney? Look, I'm not accepting any new cases. I'm sorry, but you'll have to try elsewhere. Please! I'm out of time. But, please, you have to help. It's my sister! Maya? Could it be? Okay, I'll hear you out. Really? Thank you so much! My name's Ema Skye. I'm a scientific investigator. Scientific investigator? Let's talk to her. So Emma, was it? So you're a scientific investigator? Yes, that's right. Is something wrong? No, it's just, you seem kind of, jumpy. Or maybe just young? Young? I'll be 16 years old this year. Oh, I see. Wait! Only 16? I'm set to be formally assigned to forensics in 3 more years. My work is becoming quite well known. At my age, no less. So what exactly is your current position then? Well, legally speaking, I guess you'd call me an 11th grader. But I'm ready to do my job, at my age, no less. Great. Another future professional in training. So, scientific investigator? So, you want to be a scientific investigator when you grow up, then? Excuse me? I'm not a child, I'll have you know. Still, it's good to have a goal, albeit a very unusual one. I believe investigation should be done scientifically. Don't you? Yeah. Sure can't fault her for a lack of enthusiasm. If this case is handled scientifically, I'm sure my sister's name will be cleared. Your sister? I've been doing research, you know. I'm developing a new scientific method of case investigation. I'll show you when I'm done. I'm looking forward to it. Guess I should going down to the detention center to talk to my sister. Oh wait, wait, we're doing a case, right? So what's this about a case? You said the trial's tomorrow. My sister didn't do it! She wouldn't stab someone with a knife. She wouldn't. So, it's a murder case. I don't care if there was a witness who saw her do it. She didn't do it! I know she didn't do it. It's a scientific fact. And there's a witness. Just talk to her. You have to talk to her. Right. I suppose I will. I promised her I'd bring Maya Fey, but... That's interesting. How would she know Maya? My sister asked her for her specifically. Maya Fey was a few years below her in school, so she went to the same school as Maya. She always told me to go to Maya if I ever needed a defense attorney. And, well, I need one. Incidentally, Maya's a woman. Maya. Yeah, I thought it was a little strange when I saw you, too. Well, it's nice of you to help out your sister like this. It must be close. Well, actually, when she gets like she is now, I kind of hate her. Huh? But she's my only family. Your only family? What about your parents? They died in a car accident when I was little. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's get going now. Let's go to the detention center and talk to her sister. February 22nd, detention center, visitor's room. I wonder what's wrong with Emma. She's got quiet all of a sudden as soon as we arrived. Guard, I thought I told you I didn't want visitors. Sorry, ma'am. It's just your sister. No excuses. Or did you not want to raise this deer? Understood, ma'am. What is this all about? Hi, Lana. Funny. I seem to remember specifically telling you not to come here. Perhaps my memory is failing. Look. I didn't want to come here either, okay? But your trial's tomorrow and you still don't have a defense attorney. I'll be the one in court tomorrow. This has nothing to do with you, Emma. Isn't that right, Mr. Wright? Hey! How do you know me? How do you know me? Maya mentioned you. I've heard quite a bit. I'm sorry. What exactly is it that you do? My name is Lana Skye. I'm chief prosecutor for this district. You're a prosecutor? Two sisters. One a lawyer. Could this be a coincidence? Emma. Lana. I mean, they're just like... Is something wrong, Mr. Wright? Let's talk to her. About the case. There's something you should know from the start. Which is... The suspect in this case has confessed to the crime. Huh? Wait! But the suspect is... Me. I did it. Well, Mr. Wright? Well, why don't you begin by telling me exactly what happened? The crime took place yesterday, February 22nd, at 5:15 p.m. That's quite specific. It was in the witness's deposition. The witness clearly saw me committing the crime. That was a bit of bad luck, wasn't it? The crime took place in the underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car. The prosecutor's office, huh? Your subordinate's car trunk? Classy. I was arrested on the spot, caught red-handed, as it were. My. So... the victim? So who was the victim? An investigator with the police department. I suppose the correct term is detective. A detective? Death was due to a loss of blood. He was stabbed once in the stomach. By... you? Death wasn't immediate, but the wound was fatal. I see. Allow me to repeat myself, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective. You know what that means, don't you? Uh-oh! What? Mr. Wright, what does it mean? Well, it means the police department will consider it a matter of pride to have me found guilty. They will use any means at their disposal to do so. This case gets worse and worse with everything I learn. How about you, Lana? So you're the chief prosecutor? That is correct. I'm responsible for overseeing every trial handled by prosecutors in this district. I make sure the prosecutors have what they need to do the job and manage every aspect. Those are my responsibilities, in a nutshell. That's an awfully large nutshell. Still, I'm a little surprised. I would think you'd recognize the district's chief prosecutor, Mr. Wright. Huh? In fact, it seems impossible. You wouldn't. Lana? What happened to your hand? Oh, this? I cut myself by accident. When I stabbed him, that is. Huh? I'm not very good at being a criminal, I suppose. How am I supposed to defend this? Time to change the subject. Wait, she was in the class ahead from Maya, wasn't she? In relation to Maya, what was it? You were in school with Maya, correct? A few years above her? Emma told you that too, did she? Well, why not? I did drag him all the way here from his office. Although it seems he has very little in common with Maya. Hey! It was in law school. I was in my 3rd year as she was auditing the class. She was different than other students. Different? She was strong. She'd do anything to become a defense attorney. Anything. That was probably why she was attracted to me. Excuse me? Intellectually attracted. Lana was top of her class in school. I was the best there was. Oh. I'm doing pretty good in school too, by the way. Sounds a bit different when Emma says it. Well, Mr. Wright? Excuse me? As you can plainly see, I am admitting my guilt. I think it's safe to say there's no way you can take this case. None. But Lana! You were always this way, weren't you? You never think of anyone but yourself. I know you didn't do it, Lana, I know. So how can you say you did? If you lose you, I'll be all alone. I hate you, Lana. Mr. Wright. Yes? I believe our discussion here is ended. The rest, I leave to you. Huh? You mean you're requesting my services as your defense? Don't lose any sleep over it. Your client has confessed after all. The case is over. Right. I'll do what I can to get to the bottom of this. Lana's confessed to the crime, yes. But something doesn't fit. It's that look in Emma's eye. There's something else going on here. I'm going to find out what. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. Huh? About what? My sister. She's not always like that, you know. I just never expected to be defending another prosecutor again. She's changed a lot. She used to be so gentle, always smiling. Everybody liked her. I see. I'm having trouble imagining that. Sorry. What happened to her? I don't know for certain myself. I think maybe she... well, maybe not. Sounds like there's something that defies the simple scientific explanation. Let's go check this underground parking at the prosecutor's office, shall we? Okay! Awesome. So, anything else new to say? Nope. Alright, nothing else new to say. Let's, go. Yeah, let's head to the, underground parking lot. February 22nd, prosecutor's office. Underground parking lot. So this is the lot where it all happened? Looks like they're still investigating. Funny that my first visit to a prosecutor's office should be like this. Hey everyone, keep up the good work! Hey! What are you thinking? Well, they are going to be my co-workers 3 years from now, after all. No harm in saying hello. Actually, there is. You know attorneys aren't supposed to examine crime scenes. I'm trying to not stand out too much here, see? Hey there! You expecting to go unnoticed there, partner? Partner? What do we have here? Looks like a bambina got loose from the ranch and's up to no good. Folks gotta learn to keep them doggies tied up, partner. Mr. Marshall! Marshall? It's more like a sheriff to me. Look here, bambina. I know how you feel. But this is my gang's golden strike. See? Strike? This is our claim on territory. And the gold mine is evidence. And you're fixing to mess with what's ours. You'll regret it, partner. You know what dreams the cacti out in the desert dream? You'll want to? What is this guy talking about? You headlong home now. Happy trails, bambina. Was that a hombre? A friend of yours? Huh? Kind of. Sort of. Yeah, he's a detective. Who thinks he's a sheriff from the Wild West, it seems? Never a dull moment, I see. Alright, let's take a look at the crime scene. Step ladder. Aha! A ladder! That's a step ladder. What's the difference? It's scientific terms, please. In scientific terms, please. It's scientific, huh? Look at the basic nature of things, Mr. Wright. This all seems so horribly familiar somehow. I honestly remember someone else talking like that. Let's check out, the phone, maybe. Here, a phone. Let's see if it works. Hey, don't touch stuff we don't need to be touching. I can't hear anything. My ears! No, my ears! Maybe it's due to the barometric pressure. What is she babbling about? Hey! What did you just say? See? You can hear just fine. The phone's broken. I was thinking this. I was thinking that. It's on the floor. What's this? A wallet? Excuse me, officer! Wait! What are you doing, Mr. Wright? What am I doing? I just found this wallet, so I'm handing it over to police. I don't believe it! This is real basic. Anything at the crime scene is evidence. Let's be scientific about this, please. Just put it in your pocket. How is that scientific? Sounds like theft to me. Wallet hastily stuffed into my pocket. I'm called the duty already at my tender age. Here, I'll teach you how the trick to examining evidence in detail, okay? By the way her eyes are sparkling, I can tell she's been waiting for this. Okay. Now, look at the court record. Okay. You have to be sure to examine evidence carefully on all sides. Now, let's start examining from every angle. Every angle, huh? Oh, I get it. I can use the scrolls on the side to adjust it. I can even zoom in if I want. Alright, let's see. Well, typically there's a latch. Oh, look! Might be a clue here. You should check it out. Press the examine button. Why am I getting my fingerprints on this? Well, as she says, if you get to a certain point that you want to look at closely, let's hit examine. Huh? This is an ID card. Detective Bruce Goodman. ID number 5842189. See? Well, isn't scientific investigation useful? I guess, though I don't see what scientific has to do with it, or what science has to do with this. Goodman's ID is added to the court record. Don't know what I did with the rest of the wallet, though. Let's be sure to examine every piece of evidence we find. I guess I gotta be on my toes from now on. Which reminds me, let's take a closer look at my attorney's badge. Just a normal thing for attorney. But on the back, let's examine this better. So this is what the back of the badge looks like. And I always thought it had a safety pin. Each badge has a number carved into it. That way you can tell which attorney it belongs to. You mean you couldn't lend your badge to anyone? No, I'd be found out right away. Well, that's no fun. What, you want to be a defense attorney? I thought you were going to be a scientific investigator. Alright, so we also have his ID. Is there anything else on the back? Let's see, let's zoom in to read it. Let's take another good look at it. The name and ID number are in here. Detective Bruce Goodman, ID number. Wonder why they only use numbers for IDs. What else would they use? Letters, silly? There's a reason they're written in language in the first place. True. Detective Bruce Goodman. ID Yabba Dabba. The Yabba Dab. See? Wouldn't that be better? Yabba Dab? Well, it does have a certain ring to it. Exactly my point! It doesn't take much to amuse her. Well, I'm done with that. Okay, let's keep looking around for more evidence. What's with this door? Look, a door! Must mean something! I'm not sure the doors mean anything. No, it won't open! Mysterious lock! I failed to see what was mysterious about it. Mr. Wright, you need to learn to enjoy life more. Let's finish our investigation first, shall we? So what's with this one? This is where the cars leave the lot. The arrow on the ground makes it look like an entrance. What are you talking about? It's plainly an exit. Well, maybe it's both. Kind of a dual purpose? The theory of relativity. What? Gotta write this down. Hey, Mr. Wright. Maybe, you know, was Mr. Relativity German? Or was he British? Mr. Relativity? Are you sure that was his name? She's definitely reminding me of someone. Alright, let's check. What's this? This wall's in our way. It's got a faucet for water. Wait, I know! This wall is merely a facade, hiding the truth. There is no wall, but a water tank! I fail to see how that makes any difference either way. Okay, let's go to the other side. Ooh, whoa. What's that on the ground? Well, no time to waste, time to go hunting for clues! I wonder what this is. Well, partner, looks like you got no intention of going home quietly. The sheriff! Looks like I said before, this here's our claim. You'd best be moseying along, unless you're fixing to bite the bullet. Scary! Could you just tell us one thing? Who owns that car? Well, the little filly's got a good nose on her. You want to know who rides a red Mustang with the body in her saddle, eh? Please! No problem, partner. About time for biddles, anyway. Get yourselves to the saloon up to the 12th floor of the prospector's office. Might just find you a Curvessa you like. What is the prospector's office? What does this guy think he is? And when, for that matter? Note to self: look up Fiddle's Saloon Curvessa. Maybe we should check out room 1202, the High Prosecutor's office. In any case, stay away from the car. You can look around here if you like. Just keep your paws off our claim. Right. Great. Great! Maybe there's some clues around here, Mr. Wright. Let's check it out. Excuse me? Were you two all set? Us? Huh? What's this? She couldn't be. You're selling lunches? Here? This is a crime scene. Hello! Half and half, was it? Oh, thanks. And you, sir? Yes? Some crunchy goodness coming at you. Thanks. Interesting way of doing business. This area is off limits to anyone without clearance, especially passers-by. Or are you officers? No, but you don't exactly look like the type to have clearance. Well, that's hardly the way to greet someone. Even if my days as a cough-up queen are over. Cough-up? Huh? You know, I'm kind of feeling kind of full. Maybe I'll pass on the lunch. I'm quite connected to this case, you see. The images are burned into my eyes, you might say. Yes, all the sordid secrets. Secrets? Dear me, you are a slow one, aren't you? I'm referring to the murder. The stabbing of that detective. What?! The witness clearly saw me committing the crime. You mean you're the witness my sister was talking about? Please, cough up, Queen. Tell us what happened. The name is Angel Star. Don't you go forgetting it. Or before you know it, I'll have you whimpering at my heels. Yes, ma'am. Yes, she means it. Alright, let's talk to her, I guess. The case. Somehow, I knew. Yesterday was the day of destiny. I knew something was going to happen. Just like I know that the daily special on Friday every week is Sabbath. Destiny? Was yesterday special for some reason? You're a defense attorney, right? You should know then. You should know the foul misdeeds of the evil ones who haunt this den of iniquity. Evil ones? Prosecutors! They have no qualms at all about blackening the names of innocents. And yesterday they paid homage to the most evil one of all. They gave an award to King of Prosecutors. What a farce. So, she's saying there was some sort of prosecutors convention yesterday. I was almost compelled to lace their lunches with something foul. Do you have a personal grievance against prosecutors or something? Or is there some kind of scientific evidence of this, evil? Young miss, mock me at your own risk. You'll soon find out why they call me the Cuff-Up Queen. Ew! The most heinous of all evil ones. The one they awarded yesterday. It was in his car they found the body. Proof that he devours the evilest lunches of all. Really? Really what? I'm totally confused. One thing's clear. This lunch lady has a thing against prosecutors. So, what did you witness? So what exactly was it that you witnessed, Miss Star? It was a fascinating spectacle, to be sure. I now feel I know what they say when they talk about a woman's wrath. See Lana Skye wield that knife so... Her knife flashed in anger, brought him to a sad end. It was truly a sight to see. You mean you saw the very moment of the crime? The sound of his silvery ties to the world being cruelly cut still rings in my ears. And the rhythmic beating of Lana Skye's knife. Wait a second, you know Lana Skye? Huh, of course. It's quite a feat, becoming chief prosecutor. How many lunchboxes of sin did she pack to make that journey, I wonder? She always travels light. Now why would this pretty lunch lady know the chief prosecutor's name? Whatever. Angel? Could we ask you a bit about yourself, Miss Star? I come here every day to sell lunches. I import only the freshest and best from the Far East. For some reason, the box lunches are a hit here. Why not make the lunches here rather than import them? Did you say something? No. Only true connoisseurs can understand. The kind you can only tell someone who has tried General Tso's Trilobite lunch set. Never mind, you win. I don't even want to appreciate part of a Trilobite's flavor. Anyway, I come here every day to sell lunches. My boyfriend works in the security room here at the prosecutor's office. Your boyfriend? See the security room over there? The glass-walled booth? I sell my lunches and, since I'm here anyway, I drop in to see him. Since you're here anyway, I guess selling lunches is more important than romance. So to scientifically analyze the data available so far, you, Miss Star, are a lunch vendor with an ulterior motive for coming here. Useful analysis? Not. Alright. Well, might as well show her the attorney badge. A defense attorney must be able to fight. How about you? Do you think you can win? How about tackling Lunchland's Pickle Supreme Lunchbox? Wow, it's really crunchy! A box of pickles? Kind of a sad lunch if you ask me. Oh, go figure. I mean, she is a lunch lady. I again. Never a dull moment for me, it seems. So, prosecutor's office. Did you have a bad experience with the prosecutor, Miss Starr? I sense some hostility. Hostility? Ha! Perhaps. Prosecutors are all alike, and the bigger they get, the worse they smell. Kind of like 10-day-old clams in the chowder. I wonder if Miss Starr was involved in some sort of legal trouble in the past. That'd be sure cause of food poisoning. Scientifically speaking, of course. I mean, now you're talking cough-up, Queen. I thought she was just a lunch vendor, but now I'm not so sure. Alright then, where do we have to go? The High Prosecutor's office? Yeah, let's head there. I'm gonna take a bit of a mental break right now. I'll go up there in a few minutes. I'm gonna tackle this lunch, this good nice bento as they call it in Japan. So, I'm Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. See you next time. And by that I mean Luigi 64D, so I'll see you next time.